Reading from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16, text 9. We are reading about the demoniac and divine nature, divine and demoniac nature. Etam drishtim avastabhya nashtatmano alpa buddhyaya prabhavanti ugra karmanaha shayaya jagato ahitaha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Following such conclusions, the demoniac, who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence, engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world. The demoniac are engaged in activities that will lead the world to destruction. The Lord states here that they are less intelligent. The materialists, who have no concept of God, think that they are advancing. But according to Bhagavad Gita, they are unintelligent and devoid of all sense. So what happens is, when we don't put God in the center, when we don't put Krishna in the center, then all our activities we want to do for our own enjoyment. This makes me happy, so I'm going to do it for our sense gratification. And then what happens? When we are engaged in sense gratification, we are envious of each other. Hey, that person has the things that are required for my enjoyment. Why should that person have it? Or I want to have more and more. So when we are engaged in sense enjoyment, sense gratification, it encourages more of our lower nature, envy, lust, pride, because when we get more things, we get pride. We exploit other people, we exploit the material nature, and our demoniac qualities become more and more. The Lord states here that they are less intelligent. Now, people might think, I have already gotten so much degree, I studied in school, I got graduate, undergraduate, PhD, then, but it's still unintelligent. Why? Because, and they think they are advancing, but if we do not understand that we are not the body, we are the soul, so all the efforts that we are putting in is only for the body, and all these efforts are going to be gone, finished. In a matter of maximum 100 years, all the efforts we put are gone. So, but we are not engaging in activities which are going to be eternal. We are not, so our investment, what we are putting is, we are putting how much ever, all the time, energy into material activities, but that investment is going to finish after a certain time, maximum 100 years, how much a person will live. But when we engage our time and energy in spiritual activities, that is the best investment. Why? Because those returns are eternal. They don't end with the end of the body. They continue eternally. So, but according to Bhagavad Gita, they are unintelligent and devoid of all sense. They try to enjoy this material world to the utmost limit, and therefore always engage in inventing something for sense gratification. Such materialistic inventions are considered to be advancement of human civilization. But the result is that people grow more and more violent and more cruel. Cruel to animals and cruel to other human beings. We can see that, how we are becoming more violent to each other, how we are becoming more cruel to the animals and to each other. COVID, this is a reality staring in our face. What are we doing? You know, and because Mother Nature will strike back, how much will she bear? What we are putting out to the universe, what we are putting out to the Mother Nature, she is going to give us that result. They have no idea how to behave toward one another. We know now practically the way now it's, oh, don't even talk to me, send me a chant. You know, we are becoming so isolated and so busy. Animal killing is very prominent amongst demoniac people. Such people are considered the enemies of the world, because ultimately they will invent or create something which will bring destruction to all. Animals are also living entities. They are as much parts and parcels of the Lord as we are. And God loves them the same amount as He loves us. It's not that God loves the human beings more than the animals. No, to Him, it's all, we are all His children. For a parent, all the children are the same. They love them equally. So, indirectly, this verse anticipates the invention of nuclear weapons, of which the whole world today is very proud. At any moment, war may take place, and these atomic weapons may create havoc. Such things are created solely for the destruction of the world, and this is indicated here. Due to godlessness, such weapons are invented in human society, and they are not meant for the peace and prosperity of the world. So if we don't put God in the center and we just work for our own selfish ways, each and every one of us is acting selfishly. I want more. You should be for my enjoyment. I should exploit you. And why should you exploit me? This is what's going to happen. And it's happening. It's happening. So much enmity between, and that's the reason so much money is being spent to defend the country. So much money is being spent in weapons. So it's not that we shouldn't advance. Sure, advance. We ourselves are using technology, laptops, internet to engage in devotional service. Do it, but keep God in the center. Then all the advancement we do is going to be pleasing. It's going to make us happy. It's not going to make reverse. Like this, we can see that the more human society is making its so-called advancement in the quality of life, the more people are becoming lonely, the more people are becoming depressed, the more people are becoming anxiety. So we can see that there is more and more people, we need to use more and more anti-anxiety pills or antidepressants. We can see that. It's a fact in front of us, but we are not wanting to accept it. Everything can be solved if we just put God in the center of our lives. As a person, as a community, as a nation, as a society, then all will be, everything will be peaceful. Everyone will be peaceful and satisfied. Any questions?
No, it's clear.
So we can stop here today.
Okay.
Okay. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hari Hari Bol. Thank you for joining. Hare